Welcome, y'all. We out here just chilling. I am so sorry earlier, y'all. We got kicked off of the live twice, actually. So please forgive me. It's completely out of my control. But we wanted to pop in because that did happen. We wanted to make sure we popped in and, just chatted a little bit. Because I feel so bad when that happens. Like, y'all be on here talking, y'all leaving comments, and then out of nowhere, we just get kicked off. So. I apologize. But what time you getting ready at 4? All right, so we probably gonna sit here for like a good what 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and chat for a little bit. Love your live stream educational. Okay, Cipher just commenting. Hey, how you doing? Is it Dante, the first person in the chat? Shout out to you. Shout out to you, y'all. We just sitting here. Hey Dre the Dream, how you doing? Shout out to Dre the Dream. Second person in the chat, Dre the Dream. Hey Cipher, how you doing? Third person in the chat. Y'all, we got kicked off live earlier, so I wanted to make sure that we came on here at least one more time today because we did get kicked off twice, and I feel bad when it just be cutting off on y'all, especially when people are talking and leaving comments, and then out of nowhere just So I apologize for that, even though it is out of my control, but we just wanted to make sure we popped on here, even if it's just for a good 20-30 minutes, because we got kicked off earlier. Just seeing this short left you a good comment to show your support. Thank you so much, Safe. I appreciate you. Technology does its thing sometimes. Yes, it does its thing sometimes, y'all. I hope it helps. Yes, everything helps, Cypher. Listen, everything helps. Your comments help. Your presence help. Your views, all of that. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I don't even know what y'all. I think you was reading the comments earlier. I don't even know what we were all talking about when we just got kicked off of the live earlier. I have no clue. But yes, Cypher, I appreciate you. I think we was having like some Costa Rican talk, and y'all was asking Kaylee questions about escuela, about school. Um, but yep, I just wanted to make sure we came back on here because I felt bad, y'all, that it cut off on y'all. So y'all see my lock? This is my flyway. I'll just leave it right there. I actually cut this lock by accident. We ain't even gonna talk about it. But yes, I cut it. Hey, what's up with you? Hey Willie, how you doing? I'm doing good. Just relaxing right now, sitting outside enjoying this light little breeze, watching these kids. But that's about it. Let me get my phone so I don't gotta keep on coming so close up on the screen. I feel like it's not good for your eyes. So 1 second, let me log on. Let me log on from my other account. Well, what y'all got going on? How has y'all day been going? What are y'all up to? Y'all know we worked out earlier, so that's already done. We already worked out. All right. See, I gotta get rid of y'all. See this guy go. All right, I'm on here now, so I can see. Make sure you tap in. Dre the Dream said, make sure you tap in with Lifestyle with K and K. Thank you so much, Dre the Dream. Yes, y'all, go and subscribe to Kaylee. Kaylee, leave your name in the chat. Does something stink? What is it? Because it ain't me. Oh, okay. Look, I just showered. I was about to say, don't play with me. Um, yes, y'all go and subscribe to Lifestyle with K and K. Kaylee is gonna put it in the chat so y'all can go and subscribe to their channel and let us know where you are, how many you have. Let me turn this down. Willie said okay. Carl, my day is going amazing. How is your day going? Thank you for asking. Lewis, how are you? Willie just chilling. Okay. I want I want to do in person application. Excuse me. Your boy's struggling finding work for 6 months. Oh, Dre the Dream. Okay, so you said you went out and you did some filled out some applications. I'm so sorry you said you're struggling right now with finding work. Are you joking or cuz I see you put the laughing emoji And I'm only asking just so I can know I need to take this serious, if this is a serious matter. Um, but during this season, if you are without work, tap into your gift, Dre the Dream, whatever that gift may be. Tap into it, maybe come up with some type of business plan, create your own business so that way, we don't always have to rely on these jobs when we need to make money. If you just create something for yourself, even if it's not something that makes a lot of money or initially, but it can grow over time, you know, um, yeah, so I just want to encourage you to utilize this time if you have more downtime to just, you know, tap into your gift and see what you can come up with. Um, Cypher MSG. For anyone watching from YouTube, this woman is a blessing. Oh, thank you so much to everyone on the YouTube community. She deserves all the help she gets. She's good in my book and should be in yours. Thank you so much, Cypher. I truly appreciate that. You are appreciated. I thank you so much for those kind words. Dre the Dream said, absolutely. Cypher, thank you so much for agreeing. Maya, how are you? Cypher, thank you, YouTube, for the good work. Thank you, Cypher. No, I laugh to keep my head. Thank kids really sucks. Okay, so Dre the Dream, you know what? Of course, let's not be sad about it. Let's not be down about it. Don't be depressed about it. Everything happens for a reason. And right now, God put you in the space that you are in for a reason. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Like this could be a blessing right now, but you just don't see it just yet, right? So if you are without work, right now in this moment, what do you think that maybe God and the universe is telling you to do? What can you do with this time? I'm telling you, when God sit us down and we lose a job or we're in a tight situation, we're placed in that for a reason. And maybe it's some things that you need to discover, whether it's about yourself, whether it's about your craft, whether your growth, your elevation, so maybe you can take this time to tap into something else. Like, what is it that you're really good at? What's something that you're good at? What is your gift? What would you say your gift is? Let's start there. Um, okay, where we at? I have a registered business already, just isn't getting traction. Okay, so Dre the Dream, what is your business again? Can you share that with us? And if it's not getting traction, let's this is where we go back to the drawing board, come back to the table, maybe reevaluate some things, maybe do some things a little bit different instead of the same. Maybe change your advertisement. What is it that you can do different that can bring business your way? Do you need to add something to the business? Do you need to take something out? Do you need to offer a service that somebody else don't offer? So you really just got to go to the table and just think, how can I elevate this? How can I elevate this? And you'll get the answers. But how was your day? Our day is going amazing. Kaylee, well, how's your day? Long time. Mr. David, how are you? Hey, friend, yeah, Mr. David, I don't think I've seen you in a while. Thank you, Key, for the vote of confidence and message. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so you have an accounting firm. Okay, so what do you think you can do to elevate that? Like I'm telling you, there are ways, and if you have to utilize Chat GPT, then you use Chat GPT. But there are ways to elevate your business. If things get slow, if things not going that great, maybe you're not putting yourself out there enough. Utilize your YouTube channel. If you don't already have an Instagram and Facebook, utilize that to promote your business. You have to promote it because ain't nobody gonna promote it for you. So I mean, other people will. Like I'll promote it for you, but nobody's gonna promote it like you're gonna promote it. So you maybe that's something that you can start utilizing your social media for, so we can know more about your business. Let people see who you are, learn your personality. You might just have to put yourself out there, and then that can bring in business for sure. um you look like you did a workout and stretches. Yes, I did do the workout with some stretches. Whoever's struggling right now, keep grinding. It'll turn around for you. Giving up is not an option. Yes, mixed swagger, absolutely, y'all. So just hang in there. And again, when you are in a down season, just think about what you can be doing during that time. Don't be crying. Don't be depressed. Don't be going crazy about your situation. This is where you sit down and you say, you know what, God, what can I build and create in this moment? Let me work from what I have, work from where I am, and work with what I have. What can I create out of in this moment out of what I already have? So you just gotta start thinking bigger. You know what I mean? Look at it this way. This isn't happening to you. Instead, this is happening for you. Exactly. To build you up is the time. Expand and elevate, bless. Absolutely. I honestly think I am not out there that much. Okay, so you think you're not out there that much. Yeah, Dre the Dream, I would say put yourself out there more. I mean, if you have a business, your business can be as big as you want it to be, and it can be as small as you want it to be. You are the creator. Remember that. You are the author, okay? You are the creator of your story. So if you have a business, that means you need to be pumping it and pumping it and pumping it and pushing it and pushing it. Don't care about what nobody got to say. Don't care about what nobody think about you. You promote your business. And nowadays, a lot of people want to get to know you. You know, if you have a business and they like who you are, they want to donate, they want to support, they want to utilize your services. So, you might just have to come from behind the desk and start showing people who you are and promote what it is that you do, explaining what you do, explain how good you are at it. That will bring people your way. I have to dig back into my sales strategy. Okay, and you can do that. And honestly, like I said, I know people, I don't know if y'all be tired of hearing about ChatGPT, but ChatGPT will literally build your business for you. You need a new strategy plan, you tell it exactly what your business is, it will give you a strategy plan. You just have to follow it. So there and there somewhere, you're gonna have to put in some work. So if you go to ChatGPT, which is simple, it'll give you a whole business plan. Now you have to execute it, okay? You have to execute it. Um, I honestly think, okay, Dre the Dream, I have to dig. Okay, I read that. Thank you all that are here and all of the words you guys impart on this chat. Thank you so much, Cypher. Thank you so much for that, Dre the Dream. And then Cypher said, if you reach for it, it's yours within reason. So reach because there are 1,000 other like-minded individuals who are also looking for others, meaning you, to reach out. Absolutely, I agree. Yes, baby. Don't come over here and hit me with that. Um, Swagger said, yeah, you can give accounting tips on social media. There you go. You can give accounting tips on social media, make short videos, tell people to ask questions, give free 10-minute consultations to whomever become a member to your channel. Those are really good ideas. That's a really good idea, Swagger. I am not against AI, but I don't want to compromise what I can think of doing. Absolutely. Now, I'm not saying just solely focus on it, but you can utilize it because what you want to do is you want to work smart, not hard, okay? This is what you want to do. So if there are avenues where you can work smarter and not harder, then you utilize that, and then you only use it to use as much of it as you want, as less of it as you would like to. But it'll help you, if that's something that you would like to tap into. She said no. No school next week. Right, okay. Dre, look up Les Brown on YouTube for inspiration. Don't thank me, just do it, brother. Change the perspective. And look, Dre the Dream, we came on here. This is your moment. This is God using us to speak to you in this moment. So I really hope that what we are saying to you, you really take heed to what we're saying, and you actually, take us up on the advice that we're giving right now and see how it works out for you. So that way you're not just waiting around for a job and you're putting your life into someone else's hands, because that's basically what we're doing when all we have is whether we're hired or not. But if you have something of your own, and something that you birth it, you take care of it, you raise it, you build it, you elevate it, and that right there can always have some type of money coming in. Dre, okay, I read that. Cypher, I have Les Brown. It has been a while. I think I'll do that today. Okay. I never thought of that. Absolutely. So, Dre the Dream, if you have been in a lazy stage, because I know if you have been without work, that can kind of put you in the space of being lazy. If you kind of like, oh, I'm just waiting around. Now is the time. Start now. Now is the time for you to invest into your business. You are willing to get up and go and apply to a job for somebody else's business and help make them millions and billions of dollars. Right now, it is your season to invest into yourself. So you invest into you in the same energy that you're willing to give another job, a job that belongs to somebody else. You put that energy into what you are birthing, into what you are creating, so utilize that for that and have faith in your business. Just like have faith that your business can bring you 100K a year. Have that faith. Have faith that you can at least make 30 or 40K off your business in a year. Maybe way more than that. I'm just throwing out numbers, but have faith in that, believe in that. I'm telling you, you show up, put that work in, it's going to happen for you. It's gonna happen for you. It's been not a lazy, so much key more empathy. Okay, okay. All right. Well, now it's time for you to step about that thing and do what you got to do. So the energy that you putting in there to go and apply for these jobs, I'm not saying don't do that. Still do what you need to do, but you have a business already, and I want you to invest into yourself. The same way that you're about to go exchange your time and your precious, priceless energy to a job that really ain't gonna care about you. So what you have already that belongs to you, invest some time and energy into that. Okay. Repetition is the key. Every day, listen to positive men and women. Seek others who encourage you to be and do better. You are one through or ideas away from a breakthrough moment. Absolutely, absolutely, Cypher. Thank you so much for that. So, Dre the Dream, you got this, okay? You got this. And this is us helping each other out, y'all. I'm not even going to say nothing to the baby. Just let her live in her moment. So, hopefully, y'all can hear me. Fact, repetition is the mother of all learning and the father of success. Absolutely. So, you got this, Dre the Dream. Let me know what the name of your business is. Start with, you got YouTube. Start putting yourself out there, and I truly enjoy you always here on my live. And hopefully, you can still continue to come. But maybe you should start doing some lives as well if you have enough subscribers and you're there already, so that way you can start promoting your business. Like he said, do the shorts, offer 10-minute consultations. Let people know what you really about and what you have to offer, because there are people out there that do need your services. But if you kind of chilling on it and you not really pumping it up and putting it out there like that, people ain't gonna know that you even out there. So you gotta put yourself in our faces. You know what I mean? So we know that your business is an option. That's an option for us. Um Facts. Okay, what it say? I think Nike has the best slogan. Just do it. Hey, you ain't lying. It's so simple. Just do it. It's so simple and it makes so much sense. Yeah, so just do it. Just do it, Dre the Dream. Don't I'ma try. Don't I think I'ma. No, it's you're gonna do it. Listen, tough love, all right? Tough love. You gonna get up and you gonna do it, okay? You gonna get up and you gonna do it. Also handing out business cards to small businesses who may not ever had the luxury of receiving financial advice. That's a good one too. Okay, so you see that, Dre the Dream? He said handing out business cards. Yes. So what you doing? What was it, accounting? I forgot exactly what you said you do. But yes, there are actually businesses out there that could utilize your services. And you have to maybe go and knock on these doors, accounting firm. You might have to go and knock on these doors and say, hey, this is what I do. If you are in need of my service, please contact me. You might have to go online, send out some emails to businesses. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes. Where you want me to go? Kayla, help your sister. I don't know. See what she need. So you might have to put yourself out there. So the business that I used to have, before I moved here, this is the business I let go. I had it's like an assisted living home, but not an assisted living home. It was a supportive housing home. And how I would get my clients, I didn't just sit back and wait for people to call me. I was on the phone. I'm calling hospitals, psych wards. I'm calling day programs. I'm letting them know, hey, I have a business. I have this amount of bids available. I would be calling every week, saying if they have any clients. Like, I had to put myself out there. I had to literally, because they'll forget about me. So I have to call and stay on their line and, contact places, give them my information. Hey, it's been 3 months. I haven't heard from y'all. I just want y'all to know that I'm still offering these type of services. I have 4 bids available. So, you got to put that work in and put yourself out there. How the hell I end up on somebody else's live? All right, Dre said I'll always be here. Insidio. Kenley, that is mint leaves. What you gonna do with the mint leaves? I mean, they no good, so you can. What you want? Play with them?
She wanna eat them, but she wanna eat something.
Here, let me have a piece of it. You can eat a piece. Now you're not gonna like it, so I don't think it's a good idea for you. Hold on, y'all.
She's saying, yeah. No, wait, mommy got you
something. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it at all.
She wants to eat something.
Is that true? Yes, I want to do the door to door. I will do this afterwards for referral. I will make a list of program. Yes, for sure, for sure. And also, if you don't want to do the door to door and actually go out to doors, like I said, you can look online and reference to like businesses that may could use your services. And a lot of places they have emails. You just send out the email, let them know what it is you do. And now if you don't get a response after a while, maybe you might want to go pop up at the office or, something like that. But there are ways for your business to be successful. You just have to do your part. That's all. And I do emotional support coaching and motivational and encouraging sessions, and that's something that I need to be pushing out more actually, so I can get more clients, more clientele. And if I push it out more, then I'll have more customers, of course. So I'm taking that advice my own self. Okay. Yes, you emailing right now. Yeah. So remember, a lot of things are at our fingertips. So you can contact businesses via email. You can also call on the phone. You can always call too. You can send an email and call. You can call and say, introduce yourself. Hey, I am so and so. This is what I do. I want you to know that I did send out an email, letting you know what it is that I provide. And if you are in need of my services, please reach out to me. That speaks a lot. Like you calling a company, they might be like, that guy called us. Let me give him a call back. And he sent the email. So you never know who God is going to place in your life to be a blessing to you. So, yes. Man, more, you're not going to like it. But yeah, so I say go for it. Whatever that thing is, y'all, that y'all want to do, just go for it. We can't be waiting on the government and waiting on these jobs and all of that, and putting our lives in their hands. And because, it's like, oh, unless you have a job, then you're homeless or you're this or you're that. I don't give a damn if you're selling ice creams. I don't care if you're selling frozen cups. Okay? I don't care if you're selling frozen juice. Come up with something. I don't care if you're selling pancakes out your backyard. Come up with something of your own, okay? Something of your own that can bring in some type of revenue. Some type of revenue. And one thing I love about living here in Costa Rica, y'all, like I said, I don't need that much money. If I was in the States, I need thousands. I probably have to make like at least 5K a month before I left the States. I probably need like at least about almost 5K a month um, to survive, like to pay all my bills and stuff and buy groceries and all that. Here, y'all can make $1,000 and I'm good. Like literally. Um, oh, I thought I saw a message from what's her name? All right, hold on. Yeah, agency over myself. Okay. What Cypher say? Les and his son were playing the game, and his son kept losing. And as Les Brown mentioned, he was going to end the game. His son said, "It's not over until I win." Exactly, it's not over until you win. And again, you are the author, you are the writer, you are the creator of your story. If you want to win, you're gonna win. That's just the way that goes. Now, if you're gonna quit and you're gonna give up, then you're just gonna be a quitter. You have made that choice and decision for yourself. But you can do it, and don't compare yourself to others. And a lot of people, we will compare ourselves. No, not say we, because I don't, but a lot of people will compare themselves to the next person, or don't do that. Don't compare yourself, because their journey is different from yours. Okay, and they might be where you want to be, but that does not mean that you're not going to get there, because they took a journey to get there too. So now you're going through your process. That's the way that works. Yes, baby. Wow. Words of being hungry. Absolutely. Man, more. Yeah, so you got this. You got this. Like, when people do lose jobs and stuff, y'all don't always take it as a loss. Like, y'all, sometimes y'all just don't be knowing that God be protecting you from things. And you might be like, dang, I'm in a down spot. I don't have no money. I don't have no this. But that literally, God could be like, I am sitting you down right now. I need you to wake up. I need you to do this. I want you to focus on this instead of that. I want you to put your time and energy into yourself instead of that. Like if you really, really think about it, some people, of course we lose a job and we're hopping right on looking for another one. We don't even take a moment to think like, maybe this happened because I need to reevaluate my whole life. I need to rebuild my whole self. I need to invest my time and my energy somewhere else, elsewhere, and into myself. So just think, because usually it's deeper than what it seems at the surface. Your place looks good. How much do you pay for rent estimated in Costa Rica? Thank you so much. Actually, my rent is only $400 here. This is $400, and it comes, Wi-Fi is included in that, and we have air conditioner as well. Um, Cypher said I'm hungry. But yes, thank you so much. So yes, the rent here, that's what I was saying, y'all. I don't have to make that much money here living in Costa Rica. You could, I know it's like, it's a lot, and having to get up and uproot your life and start a whole new life, but so what? So what is a lot? Going to work every day, working 80 hours a week is a lot. Being tired, being stressed, that's a lot. I'll take the lot. I'm gonna go on and get up and and move my life and rebuild it and start all over. It's worth a shot, you know. So yes, a month. That's a month. Uh-oh. I'm gonna turn the camera on because I'm about to feed the baby. But yes, that is a month. $400 a month. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know a life like this existed, y'all. I didn't even know. I'm a peep in the camera while I'm feeding her. I didn't even know that you could live anywhere on this earth and pay $400 to live anywhere. I never knew it. I never knew it. And actually, you could live cheaper than this. Actually, so we live in the more expensive part of Costa Rica, and we ended up in Guanacaste because this my sister was living in Guanacaste and she invited us to come. So that's how we ended up in this area, and we just going wherever God takes us, right? But I was informed, you know, like the Caribbean coast is cheaper than over here. Like the food is cheaper, the housing is cheaper. So I know someone that's from Limon. He's from the Caribbean coast, and he was like, you could get a house like this for like $200 a month and over there in Limon. And I'm like, really? He was like, yes. He was like, it's cheaper to live over there. He was like, over here it's more expensive. So you can even live somewhere else cheaper. Nicaragua is cheaper. El Salvador is cheaper. Mexico is cheaper. Like there are so many other places, y'all, that you can live and not have to be paying $2,000 for rent and all of that. It's just too much. Way too much. Hold on, I'm about to look at the comments. Me and more. Would you just focus? Um, live for the experience and the love of life. Absolutely. What does Rankin say? What finally place for me? You want to move to Costa Rica for real? The food is natural. Everyone is butcher. Yes, the food here is definitely natural. It's a lot easier to be healthy here, y'all. I must say, and just the air itself, I can say. Living in the States, I was more sickly. When I say that, it was upper respiratory asthma. I had to take allergy shots. I was taking steroids because of the asthma. I was on albuterol. I had the machine that I would have to get on. I had the inhaler. I'm taking pills every day. I was taking pills every day. And that was my life. And I thought that I just was a little sickly. But I came here to Costa Rica, y'all, my third day here. All of that stuff went away. All of that went away, literally. The cough from the asthma, having to take steroids, have not experienced it. No longer needing an albuterol machine, not needing the allergy shots that used to make me sick. I'm not taking allergy medicine every day. It was literally the environment that I was living in, and I never even thought about that. Hey, Raphael, how are you? Big up, sister, how's the healthcare? Thank you so much. So the healthcare, I can't really speak too much on the healthcare. I actually deal with private doctors. I deal with the private doctors. I don't really I'm not into like the whole insurance thing or anything like that. But so far for us, since we've been here, now I was pregnant here. Now then I would say I tapped into the healthcare, but it was free. Like I literally all I had to do was show them my passport, y'all. That's all I had to do. I never paid for anything other than a sonogram. And even medicines, even prenatal vitamins, they gave them to me. All of it was free. I didn't have to pay for anything, but I didn't have the baby here, so I don't know what I don't know if it was a cost the birth the baby here or whatever. I don't know because I didn't have the baby here. But outside of that, I use a private doctor that comes to the house. We can go to the office or he can come to the house. I usually just have him come to the house, so I just go through him. If we need blood work done, I get it ordered through him. We go to the doctor's office that he works at, and we get the blood work done. If we need X-rays, he'll order it. We go to the doctor's office that he works at. So I just do everything private, and it's affordable. So for him to come and see one child, I think it's $25. It's $25 per visit per child. So when he saw two of my kids. I didn't know how much it was gonna be, and he was like, only it was 25 mil, and I was like, what? That was only $50. Now the dollar has changed, but at the time that was $50. I'm like, $50 to come to my house to see two kids, like, and do your medical examination, like that's it. It blew me away. Um, Raphael, you said your day is good. It's going well. That's good to hear. Kimberly, get off of Lily. Dre, this is my philosophy. Some days are good, other days are better, never worse. Some days we climb hills, other days we climb mountains. Yes, Memo, always on the up and up. JF, these are your words now. Okay, thank you so much, Cypher 2, for speaking into Dre. Kimberly, You need to go here. Hold on, y'all. Let me just
They
make
can't
sure
see.
they can't see me. Um, but I am here. But
Oh,
yes,
right.
so
You
Dre,
have to be in the camera.
right, Dre, you know, we speaking life into you. You got Cypher speaking life into you. And we know it's all gonna work out for you, but you just gotta know that it's gonna work out for you, and you gonna put in the work that you need to put in to build up your business. You know what I mean? So that's what I say. I'm all for people building their own businesses, y'all, starting your own stuff, because you can't be relying on these jobs and stuff. You really can. They can want you today and fire you tomorrow. You know, like, in all honesty. Fact, Cypher, there has been days that, yeah. So Dre the Dream, you know what? Yeah, you ain't, this is a season right now where it's all about you, babe. The season is all about you and growth and elevation. That's what this is about. I'm telling you. Hey, y'all do what y'all gotta do. Like I said, start, especially if you're in the States. Y'all know parties, weddings, and all that stuff. Baby showers are big deals. Y'all can go online and purchase those inflatable bouncers and rent those damn things out. Go buy one. You can start with just one of them. Buy one, start with one, rent that one out. Then once you work your way up, get another one. You know, advertise yourself, put yourself out there that you provide bouncers, bouncy houses, whatever you want to call it, for birthday parties. I mean, there are so many things that, you know, you can come up with, y'all, to make money. There's always going to be somebody out there that's going to support you, as long as you are putting yourself out there and you are speaking life over everything that you're doing and you believe in everything that you're doing. Business is the only way. It creates opportunities for those who going through the same thing. Absolutely, absolutely. So, you know, focus on building up yourself. I'm telling y'all. Because at the end of the day, you got these jobs that will fire you for the smallest thing, let you go because they just feel like it. You know, and you don't wanna put your life in their hands. Yes, Mimo. All finished? I see. That's your toy. All right, let me get myself together. Con permiso. Con permiso. Let me see. Okay, I'm back now. All right, yes, Mimo. I see. Thank you. You want me to take it? Okay, those days when you may feel down and out, just remember that's the moment slash space in between the hill and the mountain. Keep climbing, keep moving, and search for the others. Absolutely. So, Dre, how you feeling, Dre? You know, God definitely is pouring into you right now, and you know, God uses others to pour into others. So God is using us right now to pour into you. So we want to know more about your accounting firm. I know I do. You know, hey, once I get, you know, get to the, you know, get up there, I might need one. I might need one. I don't know, you know, but I'm interested in hearing more. You know, I'll advertise it for you. I'll post it on my page. I'll put it on my YouTube. I'll put it on my Instagram, my Facebook story. I don't really get on there like that on Facebook, Instagram, but I do like post the ads and stuff on there. So if I'm advertising somebody's business or my own, then I'll go and post that on there. So yes, please, once you start working hard on it, you need to let us know. Let us know so we can support you and we can promote your business. So there you go right there. You have some people who want to help you, even if it's just one or two people. That's better than what you started with. So, you know, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. You already have the business, so the foundation is basically already kind of set. All you got to do is build from there. That's all you got to do. And it's just that simple. It's just that easy. But just speak life over whatever it is that you're doing. Believe in it. I'm telling you, if you're doubting it and you talking down on it, don't waste your time in even doing it, because it's going to be what you, whatever you speaking over it. That's what it's going to be. So if you do it and you believe in it, you can't lose. You can't lose. Okay, Cypher said he subscribed to your channel, Dre. Okay. Dre, so you just gained another subscriber. And that's growth right there. That's growth right there. And you can start utilizing your Kayla, how many subscribers you need to go live? Is it 50? Okay, so Dre the Dream, I see that you are qualified to go live on your channel. So maybe you should start building up your YouTube channel and what it is that you do, and like what's the name? I mean, you can make your whole page about your business, about what you do. You literally can do that. You can give advice on there all day long. You can make little shorts about it, little posts about it, big posts, big shorts, whatever you want to call it. You know, tap into that. Tap into that. Who cut hair? Dre the Dream, you cut hair? And Cypher said you cut hair?
Yeah, I saw it on his page.
Okay. Oh, right. Yes, I did see it on your page as well. So that's a business right there too. I mean, shoot, if cutting hair is what you do, you can make your page about both of those things. You can do or one or the other, you know. But you just gotta really get into it, and put yourself out there and advertise yourself. So if cutting hair is something that you do and you enjoy it, that's a business right there. That's money right there. That's clientele right there. You know, so you just gotta put yourself out there. Yeah, so you just gotta put yourself out there. So you do two things. So that's amazing. Multiple sources of income, y'all. That's really the goal. If y'all can get multiple sources of income, and I'm not saying that each income gotta be bringing you 10,000 a month. That's not. Hey, it could be 200 from this one, 100 from that one, 500 from this one, 1,000 from that one, 150 from that one. You know, just work on possibly, you know, getting multiple sources of income. And that's where I'm at with my life, y'all. Is like multiple. So that way it's a little here, a little there, a big chunk here, maybe a little chunk there, a big chunk there. Like, listen, I'm making it work. God and the universe is making it happen, okay? Um, so yes, but tap into your gift. Tap into your gift, y'all, and do what you need to do. I'm telling you, you can't lose. The only way you're gonna lose is if you quit. The only way you're gonna lose is if you say I'm gonna lose. I'm a loser. That's it. That's the only way. But you have no choice but to win. No choice. And no, it does take time. Yes, it does. Know that. No, yes. People don't be wanting to go through that process. Nobody wants to go through the process of getting there, but everybody wants to get there. You know, so that's a part of getting there is the process. So you have to go through the process. And what you're going through right now is a part of your process. So I think it's wonderful. A support network for those living through hard times, possibly on the streets, offering a haircut here and there, and letting the world know you're out there helping others can be. Yes, that's then, you know, people do that, Cipher. That's an amazing idea. You know, if you do cut hair, you can start off with going out and doing free haircuts. You really can. I
Stop.
mean, honestly, you can go out into the community, into the rough neighborhoods, or it don't have to be rough neighborhoods, and you could reach out to those who are in need of a haircut, and you could actually provide free services. You know, and know that what you put out into the universe is gonna come right back to you. So you out there doing that good deed, you already know God and the universe gonna take care of you. You can offer it to parents. You know, maybe do $5 haircuts this week. You know, it might be some parents out there who can't really afford to get their kids haircut. You know, maybe that's something that you can offer. I think that's wonderful. And yes, and it can grow from there. Why are you bringing me dirt, Kimlee? I don't want to play.
Why'd you open your hands?
I don't want to play, Bubba. Here, can I give it back? Here, put your hand out. Look. Now I'm going to have to sweep up. Wow. It's for you. Go put it back over there. I done just showered and everything. I
She's
know.
barking at
Kayla, go get your dog. Kayla,
barking at their door.
bring it in the house. Cafe Binga. Cafe.
Mommy.
Cafe wants to get
Come
my
here, Cafe
dog.
Binga. She needs to get, it's somebody moved up here and they have a dog. Which she meant before, but now
She didn't like
it
them
lives
before.
here. So now she needs to get used to seeing them. Um, I bet there's a kid somewhere near you who would love a fresh haircut and a motivational word. Yes, absolutely. Dre the Dream, I think that would be great for you. Cypher, I think though you are giving him really amazing ideas. I don't know if he's still here in the chat, but you know, hopefully he does see this, and I think those are amazing ideas. And even if there's somebody else out there that does what he do, or whether you cut hair or you know whatever, you got to start somewhere, and don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. Some people, y'all be too worried about what people think about y'all, that y'all won't put yourselves out there because, oh, what so and so gonna say if they see me outside advertising this or doing that? Who cares? Who cares what they're gonna say? And if they're gonna say anything negative about you, then that's not your true friend anyway. And if they family, then clearly you know how they get down. If they sitting up here looking at you like, what are you doing? You're crazy. And they're not supporting what you're doing. But listen, whatever that thing is that you got going on, just do it. And there are ways, I'm telling you, even if you have to start off by providing free services. Okay, with my business, I started off doing my emotional support coaching, and sometimes I do. I offer free sessions. I started off by giving free sessions. You know, hey, I might just have to do pro bono and just do it for free. And after that person actually do a session with me, now they willing to pay. Now they want to meet with me again. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So yes, sometimes I do free sessions. And if a person is like,
poking her.
they kind of leery, I might, depends if I'm offering a free session at the time, you know, give them a free session so that way they can see, you know, see the quality of my services, and then they'll want to continue to be my client, and then they'll be willing to pay moving forward. So sometimes we just gotta, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do, y'all. So with that being said, all right, Kaylee went in the house so she can go shower. But yes, y'all, so you can do whatever that thing is that you want to do. I'm telling you, anything is possible as long as you believe it to be possible. Not something that you believe like that's impossible. That's so big. I'm dreaming too big. Don't ever say that about yourself. If you say, hey, I want to be a millionaire living in a mansion at the top of the hill, yeah, people could be like, well, that's everybody's dream. Okay, but is everybody going for it like you going for it? That's why it's everybody's dream, because a lot of people not going to actually get up and put the work in and do what they need to do to make that happen. Then you have the group of people that will put the work in and make that happen. So they're able to get get to that millions and get that house at the top of the hill that they want and get all the cars that they want, or be able to live financially free because they put that work in. But that's the difference. Like I said, a lot of people don't want to go through the process. They just want it. They just want it. And I'm not saying it can't land in your lap, because God is good. Anything is possible. Somebody can knock on your door and say, here go $1,000,000, if that's what God has set up for you. So I'm not saying that that's not possible. But, you know, at the end of the day, we need to actually put our work in, put the work in that we need to put in, so we can make things happen for ourselves, because nobody is about to come and save you. I mean, not saying nobody won't, because God may send somebody to actually save you because you deserve it and because of who you have been on this earth, okay? But the average person, you know, nobody is not coming to your house and dragging you out the bed and saying you better be great. I need you to get up and work out. I need you to make this $1,000,000. Nobody cares that much. They don't care. So you have to care. You're the only person that can get up and make that happen. I mean, for real, for real. And those who going to support you, you will get your supporters. Trust me. And it may be people that you don't even know. The people that you think going to support you, y'all, I hate to say it, but they be the ones that don't. The people that was with you since you was in the sandbox, them people that's your cousins and your family and all them, the majority of the time you realize that they not even a part of the people that support you. They don't even like your videos. They don't even join the lives. They don't even go view just to support you, because every view counts. They don't go and share nothing. They don't even care about what. They don't even want to know how well it's going for you or how bad it's going, because they don't care. You know, but so the people that's going to be your supporters are more than likely going to be people that are strangers to you. And this might sound crazy, but that's how you find out who you really dealing with sometimes. And I can honestly say, on my journey, I got to see who's for us and who's not for us. I mean, literally, you got people that clearly got their panties so much in a bunch about how I'm living my life that they don't even talk to my kids no more. Dang, like, how the kids get caught up in the crossfire? Like, they in Costa Rica because I brought them here to Costa Rica, not because, you know, you got to wipe that so she don't fall. Not because they got up and said that they want to move, but they are being held. Listen, they making them suffer. Well, they ain't suffering, but you know, but they've gotten used to it now. But the people that was really like for them, they could call on them, you know, if they wanted something, or they can go over their house or whatever. Or if I needed them to help me with my kids or watch them while I had to go take care of something or while I went out, they was there. But once we move and they don't agree with the move, it's like, we ain't got no words for you. Like, you over there living, you figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? Well, thank God we're good. But if I wanted to call on those people for help, they wouldn't help us. they're going to be like, you moved over there, that's on you, you figure it out, because they don't like the fact that we moved over here anyway. So there's people who I'm sure are still waiting for us to move back to the States. Like, I just know one of these days they're going to fail, but it's never going to happen. Hey Josh, how you doing? And Cypher, Josh said hi. Set up some GoFundMe's for families whose hair you cut. Be the light this world needs to shine. Okay, that's a good idea to set up a GoFundMe for the people who hair you cut, and that way you can help out families and stuff like that. I think that's a good idea. I'm thinking about actually me doing a GoFundMe here. I was thinking more so for the school though, but then I also want to provide foods for some families, more so in this neighborhood, just because it's easy for me to just walk and drop it off. But the schools, like I said, but I don't want to give too much information. You know what I mean? Because my child goes to the school, so I don't want people knowing what school my child goes to. But it's specifically a school that I would like to. They need new desks, y'all. And I know over here in Costa Rica, it's normal for it to look like that, right? I know where I'm from. We're used to something different. But I just feel like I want to buy these babies some tables, some desks, some chairs, like for real. So I'm gonna think on that. If that's something that I should create a GoFundMe for, because maybe the world can help me with that. I did a lot of community service in the States, and this was outside of my sorority. Okay, I have done a lot of community service just on my own because of who I am as a person, and then of course joining a sorority, we're all about the community and helping out the community and being of service to all mankind. And I am of service to all mankind with or without my letters, right? So now that I am living here in Costa Rica, I want to do stuff for the community here. Okay, that's just who I am. I was so used to doing it in the States. I was always doing something. Holidays come around, Christmas, Thanksgiving. I'm feeding people. I'm handing out coats. I'm giving out pillows. I'm giving out quilts and blankets. I would just be out there in the community just helping people. So I want to do that here as well. I want to help families here. I want to donate and contribute to schools and stuff like that. So I'm gonna tap into that. I'm gonna tap into that. Hey Cypher, you said I hear you. I think we lost Dre the Drain, but hopefully he got all of that. But yes, y'all. So if there's something that y'all want to do too, let us know. Cause hey, Cypher is here to help y'all with ideas, and so am I. But we might can come up with some things that you might have never thought of if it's something that you want to do. So anybody in the chat, if it's something that you thinking about, but you just don't know where to start, you don't know where to begin, you don't know what to do, then maybe you can kind of like share it with us. Or a little bit, because you can't tell everybody what you want to do, and I understand that too. But we can also give you possibly provide you some guidance on what it is that you would like to do, where you can start at with it, because I want everybody to be great. I want everybody to be amazing. I want everybody to be successful, and I want everybody to want to be successful and want to be great. And I know that that's not everybody, but if you just believe in yourself, and I know this is so cliche, believe in yourself. Like, you kind of like, oh yeah, it goes over your head and then one end out the other, because you're so used to hearing that. But it's really the truth. Like, that's really the key. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to speak life into yourself and over yourself and what it is that you are doing, so that way you can get the results that you desire, and you can have whatever it is that you want. We see other people's lives, or we see things on TV, on social media, and we like, oh, I want that. Oh, I dream of having that. Why does it have to be a dream? Why can't you have it? You might have to sit there and say, you know what? This is what I want to do. I want to go live on an island all the way and so and so and so. And that's what I want for my life. Okay, so now what am I going to do to make that happen? Mommy! Yes, my baby. What you want me to do with it? So now you're going to say, what am I going to do to make that happen? What do I need to do to make that happen? And now guess what? You're going to do what it is you need to do to make it happen. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Like, you gonna figure it out, right? So if you want to do that thing, you gonna start doing things. You're gonna start doing some research, maybe. Let me see what's the cost of living. Let me start looking at housing. Let me start looking into, if you got kids, let me start looking into the area to see if there's schools. Let me see the cost of living. I'm gonna make this possible for me. I'm going to make it possible for me, because it cannot be impossible if you make it possible for you. So things that you look at and say, yeah, I would love to live like that, but it's impossible. Well, yeah, if you say that, then you're right. It's impossible for you, babe. You're absolutely correct. But whatever it is that you want and that you desire, you can have it all. I'm trying to tell you. You can have it all. It's really possible. And this was like being in living here in Costa Rica, or even moving out the country was not a part of my life plan that I had for myself.
Mommy.
You know,
Mommy.
yeah, no. I was thinking like, all right, I'll move maybe to Pennsylvania or something and buy some land there. I never thought that big about leaving the country. I didn't think that big about that. Wasn't thinking that big. I was thinking small. And then God said, this is what you're doing, this is where you're going, and I'm just so grateful that that happened. Hey Jennifer, how you doing, babe? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat.
Mommy.
This girl got me sitting here putting these daggone flexi rods, turn around, in her head that can barely fit, but we making it work since this is what she wants. Yes, I got it. Don't worry. Maybe you should go get the blue ones because those are smaller. These are too grande. Okay, wow. Nice. Wow. Cypher said, hey Jennifer. Well, hey Jennifer, I'm just, speaking life into people, encouraging people to speak life over themselves, just reminding people that, you are the creator of your story. You can have whatever it is that you want to have, okay? You can make your life to be whatever you want it to be. Yes, ma'am. You don't have that much hair. How far are we going with this? Yeah, huh? That's what I'm saying. Okay? I don't know what's happening here, y'all. She is a mess. Okay, let me see if I can make it stay in there. You're not on the level of Flexi Rods just yet, Mama. This is too grande. Go get the pequeña. The blue ones. Okay. Yeah, go get the blue ones. Okay. But yep, so that's all I was talking about, just reminding people. And if you have something that you are doing, whether it's a business or you don't know how to start it, where to begin, I'm here. Cypher's here to help you, maybe provide you with some ideas on you. Kayla, why are you gonna do that? On where you can where maybe you can start at with your business, give you some kind of like ideas. But whatever your gift is, y'all let us know what is your gift. Those who are in the chat, if you would like to share it with us, what is your gift? Like, let me know. Can you sing? Can you write? Can you draw? Are you an artist? Do you write music? Are you good with landscaping? Are you good with building houses? What is that one thing that God stamped on you that you're really good at? Are you good at cooking, catering, decorating? What is that gift that God gave you? Are you a good speaker? We all have something. And the sad part is a lot of people don't tap into their gift because they're so busy. Because go get the mouse pequeña, the blue, azul, por favor. They keep you so busy so that way you don't tap into that. Actually, my gift is I see the greatness in others that they may not see. Okay, so therefore, Mike, if you see the gift in others that people don't see in themselves, so how do you go about that in like a business way? So what type of services would you say you offer? Because in that sense, you could actually, that's a business. You could turn anything into a business. So we would have to turn that into a business that you see greatness in others. So maybe speaking, maybe like motivational speaking, or somebody might want to hire you to be that person that provides them with like encouragement or something like that. Yes, because I'm really good at speaking, actually. I'm really good at talking to people. I'm really good at helping people through their emotions, helping people regulate their emotions, redirect their thinking, get through difficult moments and times. So I'm an emotional support coach. Cooking and fix hair. Okay, so you good at cooking. Cooking, you can always turn that into a business. You could be selling food out your kitchen. Not saying have everybody come to your house. I don't know if you got a car or a way to deliver it, but food is always a thing. Okay, you can make have a particular menu for that one week or just the weekend. You might only sell food on the weekend. They ain't even gotta be during the week. Might be or just on a Saturday or just on a Sunday. You could do that. And of course, doing hair, advertising that you do hair. Hair is always a thing too. So that's something you can do. Or if you're not that out there, you can always offer free services, pro bono, do hair for any style for $25. Not any when it comes to the braiding and all of that. You can say without extensions. You know, just come up with certain like deals and stuff like that, you know, to get your clientele up. Yes, ma'am. More. Let me get this one. You know, so those are two good ones too. And I'm actually, look, I be in here like I need to be selling food, but that's really not my thing. I know how to cook, but it's not like my passion. I enjoy it, I really do. But so what I do with my cooking videos, y'all, to make money is I post it on YouTube underneath the subscription membership, and I post it on OnlyFans, and that's how I make my money off my cooking videos, off of me cooking. Okay, so I record the content, and then you want to watch it, then you got to go purchase the OnlyFans, or you got to get the membership on YouTube. Now, OnlyFans, you get more clips in a cooking video. Let's just say that. And it's not explicit. Yes, it is nice, cute, sexy. I wear cute little outfits. I might twerk a little bit here and there. It is not explicit. You're not getting none of that type of content. But I think you'll really enjoy it. But I cook. That's what I do. I put my recipes on there, stretching, exercising. But mainly, I really post like my cooking videos. And I actually enjoy making those videos. I really do. So they're pretty fun to make. So that's how I make my money off my cooking. But I don't want to sell no food. I would have to really commit to that. And plus, I can't legally work here. So if I'm selling food out my house and somebody chose to report it, then I could get in trouble for that. I could actually get kicked out of the country for that. Here, let mommy take it out. Come here, let me see. So now you change your mind and you getting upset about it. Okay. So you want to take it all out. All right, there we go. You want to take that one out too? Okay. No mas? Finish? Okay. So yeah, so if anybody else want to share their gift, you know, what is it that y'all do? I'm interested in knowing like what your gift is. And if you actually are, if you're tapped into it already. Because a lot of people have a gift, of course, and they be like, oh, I don't do that much. I don't have time. You know, no, yeah, I know how to draw and I'm really good at it, but I don't have time for that. Like, you know, I'm always doing this and I'm always doing that. And that's how they want to keep you, because they don't want you to tap into what you're really good at. That right there is your $1 million ticket right there, honestly. What you are actually good at doing. When you're really good at something, that's how people become rich, because they're really good at something. Whether you do sales and you are just a perfect salesperson. I mean, you could sell items to a blind person. You hear me? Because you're so good at that you can make money off of it. So the things that we are really, really good at are the things that you should really, really tap into. Because that right there, if you're really good at it, you're going to provide the best service. Just advertise yourself, put yourself out there, show your personality. I'm telling you, people will come your way. People will come your way. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. It could take time, or it can happen for you fast. It just really just depends. But you got to be patient. Some people be having an expectation. Stop having an expectation of things happening so fast. It gotta be fast. If I do it, I need to be big in 3 months. Or if it ain't popping off in 5 months, I'm quitting. That's crazy, because you can't put a time on it of when it's gonna explode or expand or excel. You know, that's up to God and the universe. You know, you gotta leave that in their hands, and you control what you can control, and you just keep showing up and doing what you're doing. But don't be putting a time on it. If I'm not here by then and that, then I'm going to quit. That would be foolish of you. Because if you keep going, there's no way but up. Like, yes, baby, yes. I'm not playing in the dirt. What you need me to do? Kayla, come help your sister. I'll come and find out, because I'm not going over there. I'm not playing in the dirt, babe. You done already put dirt on my hands. Kayla gonna help you, okay? But yeah, so y'all, if y'all willing to just go through that process, everything has a process. And sometimes the process is uncomfortable. Sometimes the process feels unfamiliar. Sometimes nobody likes to be uncomfortable, right? Nobody likes to be uncomfortable. So it's like, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable, y'all. That's just the way this works. If you want to excel in life, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable sometimes. That's just the way it goes. Everything is not going to be easy and comfortable for you. That's not, I don't know who told you that. Mi amor, ¿qué pasa? See what your sister needs. Come here.
I don't want to stand up.
Come here. Kayla, get up. Look at my beautiful plant.
But look at me. I'm walking like this. I'm walking.
Get up. Tell her get up, Mama. But yes, y'all, it's going to be some uncomfortability. It's going to be some unfamiliar feelings, but it's all a part of the process. I don't know how you expect to be great if you're not willing to be uncomfortable. Come on, bye-bye. Y'all see that gut right there? That's why I'm not playing. This gotta go. That's why we changed our eating habit within about 3 weeks. This should be gone. Kayla, see what she wants. She wants you to go with her. Y'all know that middle child make you want a 2-piece. Ayuda a ella, por favor.
What do you want?
All right, y'all. Everything's all right, my love. Yes, everything is going good. How are you, 1377? ¿Qué pasa, mi amor?
What do you want me to do?
Listen, y'all know it's Kenley's show. Don't hit her with that. Kenley, no hitting, okay? Be nice. You can't want her to play with you if you're gonna hit her. Help us, God. Be nice. Go around there and get your toys. Go get your juguetes. Kayla, no, take her around there to get her juguetes, por favor. Go get your juguetes. There you go. Where you going? Get over there and stop playing with me. This damn child. If you have to go, girl, go. We will be here when you. Oh no, I'm okay. For the moment, once I'm gonna get off in a few. Cause Kenley's about to. She about to start. She about to start crying. She might not stop. But yes, y'all. But let me go ahead. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because Kayla is not really trying to help her sister as never. Come here, Butsy. Come here, the booty boo. Come here, the booty boo. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? You want to say adios? No, you don't want to look at them? Okay. Huh? Girl, I don't know what you're saying. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and go. We going to chat later. No, why? Why would I beat you when I get off? Because you don't want to play with your sister? That's because you know you wrong. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and go so I can feed the baby, y'all. All right. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all. We're going to talk later, y'all.